the first punch that you typically learn whenever you start training is your jab. The jab is also known as the number one. Now, whenever you're standing in your fight stance right here, I'm going to go ahead and stand sideways so you guys can see my profile and I can keep an eye on you. When we're right here, whenever I am throwing my jab, the thing that I want to concentrate on doing here is making sure that I punch accurately. If I do not throw my jab accurately and I hit their elbows or hit the top of their head, that right there could cause my hands to break. And if my hands break, my tools will not be able to be used in combat in any kind of meaningful way. So when I'm standing right here, I want to keep my weight on my back leg. Typically, I recommend that your heel, your knee, your hip, and your shoulder all stay on the same line. This is going to create a pushing mechanism for you to go ahead and push off of into your jab. So notice when I'm right here. Notice when I step. So when I'm stepping with my jab, one of the things that I don't want to do, I'm going to turn to face you. I don't want to poke my elbow out and push with my jab. The problem with poking my elbow out, leaning forward and pushing with my jab, is that this telegraphs the punch. Now, watch right here. When I'm sitting here throwing my jab, I want to go ahead and act like I'm throwing a frisbee or a ninja star. If you've ever thrown a frisbee or a ninja star. I want to act like I'm doing whack-a-mole against a wall like this. Because notice, if I throw a jab here, you see how that elbow popping up is going to tell you 10 days before that jab lands that I'm throwing a jab. Now watch here when I keep my elbow in and I act like I'm throwing a ninja star. Versus. So see this now for yourself. When I'm standing right here, I don't want to bring my head over my front leg, because by bringing my head over my front leg, I'm bringing my face closer to their fist. That is a problem, because if I go ahead and I try to jab them coming over my front leg, I'm bringing the weight of my body into their fist, and their fist is going into my face, so it'll act like two automobiles that are colliding against each other. So notice, I want to lean back. Now when I'm leaning back, I'm looking straight down the barrel of the gun. I got my hand up right here, chin down, weights on my back leg, hand comes back up. Whew. So many plays off the jab. So remember, whenever I'm using the jab, though, the way that Floyd Mayweather Sr. explained it to me, he said, it's like a key. It's like a key. You're trying to see where it works. So notice when I'm throwing my jab, I'm not throwing my jab so much with the intent to knock them out, but rather to see whether or not my target actually gets hit. So once I hit the target, I'm like, oh my gosh, I hit their head. Start following up right away. Or, oh my goodness, I hit their body. Start following up with shots to the body. And mix it up. Use your variants. So, key thing that I need you to keep in mind. Whenever you guys are throwing your jab, weight on your back leg. Primary component when you're striking, even if you throw it a little bit slower, but it lands accurately, it's more important for you to throw your punch accurately. Make sure you hit with the top two knuckles. When you're right here, make sure that these land right here. You want these to hit. You don't want to hit with these three, because a lot of the times that causes that boxer's fracture. When you have your thumb here, make sure you're squeezing your thumb to make this muscle in your hand tight to prevent that impact from breaking your tools. This is Sam Hoger for the archive here at Real Martial Arts.